Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark they went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which they themselves fed.
That didn't rhyme.
Ooh, spooky.
I love Karlach.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Jibber jabber. I'll try and persuade you. Not that I am likely to accomplish that, but maybe. No. I do have inspiration. I'll try it.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm.
Okay, yeah.
In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Interesting.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
I don't know you. Perhaps I forgot you.
What is that thing? Oh. What is that? What are you?
Go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
Okay, sir.
Only the best, oblivion and beyond. Go on, cheers, bottoms up, go nuts.
looked like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
I wouldn't drink that, personally.
He's been cursed to the hells and back.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I think if, you know, someone tells you no, they don't gaseous reflux, ugh. Malus Thorm, I didn't even realize.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
No bonus. That would be incredible. Oh. How did I had like a 20% chance of rolling that.
Such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do. Tell me a story, a fable, a saga. Delight me.
His voice is so guttural. I mean, I've done all of these. Oh my god. There's no way. Yeah, no fucking way. I mean, I was on a Mind Flayer vessel and I witnessed the hells one time.
A wasted journey. The hells can be seen right here. Spin a more fantastic fable. Entertain, engross, amuse me. Or be amusement.
How is this one easier? It's still not enough.
Lies of a lying liar. Let void take you.
I don't think I'm quite high enough to be able to handle this fight just yet. Which is so annoying. I feel like I'm very close, but not quite there.
Light on my feet.
We didn't even explore all of Reithwin, like... I wish there was a way to speed up. Like, obviously there's a turn-based mode, and that's really helpful in certain situations, but like, to be able to speed up your characters when they're walking through areas would be nice. Obviously, this area is so complex, and like, there's so much to do and to look at that I don't blame them for not allowing that, because how much graphical stuff that you have to load in. Maybe when computers get a little more strong and we can load through everything fine, maybe they'll add that as a feature, but like...
That might be worth a look.
Oh. Didn't notice this the first time. True Love's Caress. Warding bond from a creature wearing... Oh. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill, and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure. No. That's very sweet.
What's in here?
There's this whole area that I haven't explored yet. I think I'm going the wrong way, honestly. Although, maybe not. Maybe the Grand Mausoleum was first. I know. I'm a little confused, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Go back here. Oh? Who was talking? Someone in there? Heartless... What? Okay, you know, I think, a lot of this stuff can wait until later. We gotta go back to the town, you know? Little last light in. We've done a lot of exploring already. Of this crazy wilderness area that is, scary, to say the least. I still haven't fought these guys, because, oh boy. I doubt that would go very well either, but I would probably do that before I do, another Thorm. I really wish I could talk to them. I still have to break the news to Arabella. But I don't have to take a long rest yet, so I'm not gonna do that until I need to take a long rest. I guess we don't really need to be hiding. Come on. We've been through this area. Why is everyone so slow? Come on. It's taking you all so much time.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. They're with me.
Come.
Okay.
Jaheira!
Okay. You're being real rude.
Through the grapevine? Absolutely.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul. One who protected the Emerald Grove?
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of their own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing?
I've never seen that happen.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Well? I mean, I do feel like that, but also...
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damon might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. It would have been an honor. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Sarevok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them.
No.
The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Oh. Karlach, why are you so cute? Oh, he's a harper. Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
That's fair.
Take care now.
Make some decisions about who's getting the armor. Because that would bring me up to a 16 strength. Which is pretty potent. That would bring her up to a 19.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, look. It should just about do.
Just about.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Her AC is still a 15. Yeah.
Looking ahead.
I didn't grab anything else for anyone else. No, I did not. Okay. We are all good. I already need to reorganize my thing again. It's okay.
Light on my feet.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Yeah.
You got a name? Good. Wouldn't want to get it wrong in your eulogy.
Shut up. And you? Keep walking.
Why? I want to fuck him up now. Shouldn't be fucking rude.
Let's head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
You wearing a collar, sir.
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
don't know if they just, like, take my weapons. I don't know how that works.
What's up for discussion?
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Sereth, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
I mean, I don't blame you, but, you know.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean... it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think it's having an influence on me personally. Maybe this would be a better one? I do like the druid response, but I don't think that's accurate necessarily. I don't think it has had an influence over me, really.
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't. Jaheira spots your confusion, and her eyes narrow.
It's the wine. I added a herb to your cup that betrays your lie. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? That was a public display of hope, despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Just be sure it doesn't make you leap before you look. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketheric's downfall begins. What's more, you'll find the cure for that thing in your head. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
I mean, I'd assume.
Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
I mean, I don't need it, really. I have the Pixie's blessing, so I'm not too worried.
Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric.
Okay. I feel like mole is a they them. I'm not positive though.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Yeah.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's a door.
The colours are faded, but the words are not. An ale between friends is worth 10 cups of tea.
That's curious.
Snowburst string. The journal's script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. I have an unfortunate guess about what happened to said man. I guess it could be a sir, but I don't know. Based on the way that they were speaking, it sounded like a man. Bunch of horseradish. Oh, His Majesty, I need to talk to you. Little sir. Little sir, I must speak with you.
Hiss! I say hiss! This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. I slinked, of course. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Okay, sir. I leave you alone. Little Majesty. No. So sweepy. Sweepy little sir. I'm so excited to get to the city and have options for clothing.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
I mean, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that's what it was, what I was gonna do. Because I believe our little armorer made it here. And Karlach needed to see him. Yeah.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on! I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck. As a matter of fact, I think I might. I've sensed some in the area. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic. Once you know what you're looking for, I can show you where I'd look.
Okay. I believe I have some on one of the characters. I just don't remember which one.
A hero at heart.
Maybe it's on a Astarion.
Let's get going.
Let's go back to my camp.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hey, where's Mum and Pops? No. No. I don't believe you. It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Okay. I understand you need time.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Is there a way I can just trade?
You did? God damn it. I wanted to be there. I wanted to make a deal. All right. So, what did the old devil have to say?
I wasn't expecting to see him, to be fair.
Well, I do like killing. Perhaps if we help him, I can still salvage something from this. He would owe us after all.
True.
Yes. Yes, this might work. Now we just need to get on his good side.
Fair. Okay. Let me... I'll have Will leave the party, wherever he is. Just so I can get my stuff off of Astarion. Where? Oh my word. Oh, Halsin has his own little plot now.
Well,
Will's always drinking.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things...
I promise I will be back for you, mister.
But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness.
Sir.
But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
I'm very worried that I'm gonna end up killing you.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before.
Damn.
Words cannot express my gratitude.
No.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
Damn, sir. Thank you. Okay, Astarion, I need you to join my party.
Hello, my dear. Darling, lead.
Oh, I forgot you leveled. Oh, I can change? Oh. Or just add more. Ooh. Deception is useful, but he's never really in... he's never really talking. Although I don't think it really matters, honestly. I was gonna say I could put him in the room with Thorm and have him talk and like spin tales, but outside of that specific situation that wouldn't be useful. So I think having perception and acrobatics would be a lot more useful for him than having deception and persuasion or performance. They're just not super useful for the build I'm running. And because he's not like the main character. If he were the main character, having that would be really useful, but it is currently unnecessary. Send to Karlach. Send to Karlach. Okay. We will go.
Just be quick.
How fares the search?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Her just being able to shove it into her chest. Crazy.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Alright.
What to do?
How you feel, girly?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down. It did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Bring it on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna sell some stuff.
Let's march.
Also, I will send that to...
Let's move.
Oh, I just... Although it's only if I get a sneak attack off. So maybe it'd be more useful on Astarion? Yeah, maybe I should give it to Astarion, honestly. Just in my undies. Don't worry about it. What does he have for gloves? Oh, he doesn't have any gloves. Okay, perfect.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, I will send him those gloves. And where did it go? There. Ooh.
Watch your back.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Goodness. It says he's not proficient. AC bonus from dexterity limited to +2. I mean, I think that still makes it higher than him wearing this. Wait, let me see. Okay, it's the same.
No one stopped me yet.
What does that look like on you? Ooh. Interesting, interesting.
Come on, let's go.
As long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield.
Can't give up now.
On melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. I feel like that's more likely to happen with Karlach.
Soldier.
6 to 15, 6 to 22, plus 1d6 of fire damage. Yeah. Strength saving throws +1. She's the strongest motherfucker.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I think at least that's more fitting for the character. Ooh. Wait, if it's a +2 armor class. Oh, it's because this is technically an armor. So I'd have to just be wearing clothing. This is clothing. What's her armor class at? 13?
I have a lot on my mind.
Yeah, maybe it's more worth it to give it to her.
In it.
Don't be shy.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Because I'm still at a 13 then.
Oh, I could go for a
She's
good
at a
meal.
15,
blades always
16, 15, yeah. So we all have decent
No,
armor.
never mind.
It's not amazing by any means. Oh boy, we're struggling a little bit.
Moving ahead.
Oh, there must be a soul coin around here. Oh, it's the sigil.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for
Surprised they make enough of a similar noise.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I appreciate that. It feels so garbage to like spend all this time making an adamantine item just for it to not be as useful as everything else. I will say that's one of my gripes, at least with the recent gameplay that I've been doing. I'm like, I did all this work to get this adamantine weapon, and it really just doesn't compare. Like, I don't know what the big deal about having something adamantine was at this point. Like, sure. It does say it's always critical. I don't remember it ever being critical. It ignores resistance. Maybe I'll keep it just for in case. Like, I don't know. I don't know that it necessarily is that much better than any other weapon. Maybe it is, and I'm just not utilizing it correctly. But I haven't noticed. I'm doing bludgeoning, yeah. Yeah, so maybe when we go up against that enemy, I'll put on the adamantine scimitar for my secondary weapon. Because I really like the sickle. But I admit it's not the best. It used to have the option to... It would like cause slashing damage or whatever. And now it doesn't seem to do that. Like, not slashing, what am I saying? Bleeding. It used to have a bleeding damage thing, but now it doesn't seem to anymore, which I'm not sure why. It's always a critical, so it should always do 7 points of damage then. I don't know. You know, sometimes I'm lost on some things, but that's okay. I think we are all good.
Take care now.
Okay.
Or steel.